Especially when you ain't paying attention.
Hey, now. They got a plug. Power supply.
You got an apple. Apple in the house.
Oh,
Oh, we got another apple in the house.
what? This Team Apple?
There you go.
Oh, okay,
Team
cool.
Apple.
Yep, Team Apple, baby. Yes, sir.
Team Apple.
Yep.
Okay, so
Everybody want to call in. It's your stomach.
I didn't unmute it. I haven't muted. I didn't unmute y'all. I'm sorry.
You
How y'all
just
doing?
talking. And you
I'm
just
just, and I was just talking to. I got my friends in. How you doing?
just a talking. Hello. Hello.
Hello. How you doing, Mr. Takeover? I think is it
That's me.
that's you?
Is it me?
Yeah, turn your volume down. So I got my friends, Mr. Takeover, and I got a new friend in the building, DJ E Smooth.
Hey, what's happening? we have technical difficulties.
And I have my girl, Coach Pleasant, in the building. How you doing? Oh, we can't hear you, Pleasant.
She muted.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we have serious technical
Yeah, we got
difficulties.
some technical difficulties on this Saturday. It's Saturday. Unmute yourself, Pleasant. It is. It is. It's still homecoming season. You went to HBCU?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
But I partied at a lot.
Yeah.
Pleasant went to one last night. That's why her computer muted.
Albany State had theirs this past weekend. So
Who?
Albany State.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. And I think Fort Valleys is coming up this weekend too. So
I couldn't go to no HBCU because I wouldn't have studied.
You wouldn't have studied.
No.
Listen, let me tell you.
Was like, yeah.
Listen, I was on academic probation for the first year. That's why
academic probation. I still graduated.
Listen. My dad said you ain't pledging nothing. After that report card came. I had my mailbox over on Old National. I just knew that the report cards in college, I thought, they come to you since you were a college student. Right. Nope, they don't tell you. It still go to your parents who paying that tuition.
What you?
You're right. Right. I was like, wait a minute. They saw that report card.
This ain't like it used to be when you was
report right. Nah, they got that, and I was on academic probation. So, listen, we are live in the building, and I got Nelson on the ones and twos. How you doing, Nelson?
Man, I'm doing all right. Can't complain.
There you go. Right. So I got a full house, and we in this thing today. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, all the technical
difficulties. That's technology for you. That's technology. You know what I'm saying? So listen, the mailroom messages from him with Tashawn and Friends is being sponsored by Swag Her Magazine, Privy Stonecrest, and TLC Coaching. Book your discovery call at IamTrinetLCollier.com. Listen, we got an interesting show today. The topic is bruh. I know this ain't Red Lobster. I know this ain't Red Lobster. We're going to talk about this thing, this whole dating thing, and where we good morning, G. This dating thing and where y'all taking us to dinner and what's a no for dinner. And, we got a lot to talk about on this one.
Honestly, I don't see what's wrong.
So you basically
you don't see what's wrong with taking somebody to Red Lobster for their first date.
Yeah, no.
You don't have a problem with that?
No, biscuits, man. Wouldn't be my first choice.
Okay.
Yeah. But somebody also did one on Instagram about Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, that's the one we're gonna talk about today. The Cheesecake Factory.
I don't see what's wrong with Cheesecake Factory.
On the first date.
On your first date, yeah.
Okay.
What the problem is? Yeah, we're gonna
talk about that. It's interesting because I don't know. I'm one of them bougie girls.
What you think?
We're gonna talk about that thing. Listen, we're gonna talk about that plus the Swanee man that is banned from Walmart. You got us an update on that?
There's a brother that went to Walmart,
and
he got banned from Walmart for a year.
Ooh,
just because he fit the description.
Oh wow!
So the brother ain't do nothing.
Wow. So save that. We're going to talk about that. And listen, congratulations to the WNBA Las Vegas Aces 2023 champs. Them girls were hooping. Okay, right. Back to back, right? Yeah, back to back. So,
Coach is still having a problem down there.
Huh?
Coach is still having a problem down there. Can you hear us, Coach? Oh, she can hear, but she ain't got no.
So you know what? Go out and come back in. Go out and come back in. I'll let you back in. Log off and then come back in. Gina said it's the all you can eat shrimp for me.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. And you can't. Come on, man. Nobody can't beat them biscuits, man. Nobody can't beat them biscuits.
You know, I don't know. I am that bougie girl.
I'm just a little salty because every time you go to the lobster tail is small.
You want to know what?
See,
I guarantee they wouldn't be saying that like 10 years ago.
No, you know, Red Lobster was the thing back in high school, though.
Yeah.
High school, though. I'm saying high school.
I'm just saying, you know, it's just nostalgia. You know what I'm saying?
High school. I don't know. Look, save your debates for in the show. I don't know, Nelson. What you say, real quick? Red Lobster, Cheesecake Factory, first date.
You don't get what I take you.
Y'all lucky we didn't take you to White Castle on the
Oh, you know what? Oh,
now you talk about high school.
You can listen. Hey, White Castle is good. And speaking of White Castles, happy Sweetest Day to all my Midwesterners.
You know what? Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Yes. Happy Sweetest Day. I had to tell Chef because he is one of those. We agreed in our relationship that I'll do Valentine's Day and he does Sweetest Day. I didn't know how serious it was until I got with him. Serious.
I didn't know that.
Serious.
Like I didn't. Right. A lot of people didn't hear it. I didn't either. Right. So I'm thinking when he was like, when we first started dating, he was like, so you're not going to tell me happy Sweetest Day? I said, what is that? And so his mother and all of my Midwestern, all of my Chicago family, they were like, Sean, Sweetest Day is a big day. And I said, I'm in the South and from Cali. we ain't do that. Y'all are serious about that day. Yes. I had to go out and buy a gift. So all of my
in Florida too.
Yeah.
You know, but it's supposed to be Sweetest Day is supposed to be for the brothers.
Oh, that's what I heard. Right.
It's supposed to be, but you know, some women they flip it and say, no, it's Valentine's Day for me.
Right. So it's supposed to be for y'all. And that's what, yeah.
We can't have nothing. We can't have nothing.
I bet ever since then, you know, this is the first year I don't have a gift for him. But after that, I know, don't that he listening to, but I did send him that text.
Hey, Chef, look,
I need to text my wife right now. It's Sweetest Day, girl. What you doing?
I was like, you know, I said, I didn't know y'all were that serious about it. Like, I had to go out and get a gift, and like, it's a big deal. So now all my Midwestern friends are happy Sweetest Day to y'all. You know,
I'm texting my wife right now. It's Sweetest Day. What my gift?
Y'all ain't gonna get me beat up on Sweetest Day. What'd you say? Well, you ain't from up north. You ain't from the Midwest. You from the South.
They celebrated in Florida too. We right down now, so I'm close to them.
Somebody went from Midwest, took that down to
Florida. right. Just making up holidays. You know, I really did think I thought it was a made up holiday, and I Googled it. I was like, oh, y'all are.
You don't get the gift. You get in trouble.
Yeah.
You get the meme mug.
And I definitely got the meme mug. He was like serious.
You still grabbing something from the top of the refrigerator for you. You can't get it, but you're gonna get the meme mug, you know.
So I've been doing good. It's funny because all of my Midwestern friends, they text me, they be like, hey, Sweetest Day is coming up, da. And I was like, oh, y'all are serious about this thing, huh? So
it started in 1921 in Cleveland.
Yeah. Yep, in Cleveland. And so, you know, the Ohioans and them Detroitans. What do y'all call yourself? What do y'all call Detroitans? Detroiters. Detroiters. Y'all are serious about that thing. The
Detroiters. Speaking of Detroit, hey, shout out to my Lions. I've been telling everybody. I've been telling y'all the Lions is coming.
Y'all doing something?
5-1. We
really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
Now that's that. When we beat Green Bay,
that
was one of the most.
I ain't watched the Lions since Barry Sanders.
Really?
Thank you. And I've been talking about that, man. And everybody's like, man, you don't even do nothing to watch.
Really? So that's a big so okay, so the Lions are doing something.
Oh yeah. So I got to say, what up though to my Detroit fan? What's happening, y'all?
Okay. Look at y'all on the map. What about them Falcons? How y'all doing?
Ooh.
Oh, even the London game, y'all didn't do well in the London game? Really? Oh wow, y'all done went all overseas and then
Boy.
Oh, we got to play Atlanta too. I don't know when, but we love chicken.
You know what? I ain't saying nothing because my team.
Ain't no hope for them birds.
Raiders been doing.
What's your team?
Raiders. Where we at? Raiders.
I don't know. You know, Oakland. I heard Oakland's doing.
We doing okay. I ain't been keeping up with it. Tell me what the stats are on the Raiders. Listen, so we got a packed show today. And listen, I want to give a special shout out to my girl. I am part of the bride tribe, but my girl Trish and Everett, they will be walking down the aisle. They are in White House, Jamaica. And so congratulations to them. I will be watching their wedding. I was supposed to be over there, so I'm kind of bummed out today. Not being able to celebrate, but the beauty of technology and Zoom and wedding accounts now that you can watch the wedding. So shout outs to them. They're a huge supporter of the mailroom, and they literally are walking the aisle today in Jamaica. So
your Raiders are 3-3.
I'm not hearing anything, and still.
We can hear you.
Speaker.
You still can't hear us?
Are you hearing me now?
Yeah.
Okay, I changed the headphone.
So listen, we got an impactful show today. Make sure you have downloaded that app and that 101 TKO radio app and get ready to have this cultured conversation because cultured conversations about taking your date on the first, taking your significant. Well, I don't even know significant other because they just
say it right because you want to go to Red Lobster. Go ahead and see it.
It's not a significant other. Well, you're taking somebody on their first date. The first date.
Y'all still friends.
Hey, we gonna see. We gonna see. So that's your take. Look,
we're gonna see.
Bro, I know that ain't Red Lobster we done pulled up to in the parking lot. I'm just saying, we better not be at Red Lobster on the parking lot. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Don't take the Red Lobster, Coach.
Don't listen. I ain't gonna say nothing, but hey,
I got you when I come back up though. We're going over to the Red Lobster before we get some baby. Get some baby
go get
biscuits.
some cheddar biscuits if you want to.
Get some baby biscuits. Or I'm gonna call them baby biscuits.
Well, since I'm allergic to all shellfish, so I would be I'm not getting out of this car. It's Red Lobster.
So listen, stay connected, stay tuned. We're gonna take a quick music break, and when we come back, we're gonna jump in this thing. Download that app, that 101 TKO radio app, and we will be right back. Evelyn says, fight Red Lobster for Sweetest Day.
That'd be a big fight.
Woo! Listen,
girl, you
starting some. Listen, live on 101 TKO radio. We'll be right back. And we are back live on 101TKORadio.com. Make sure you download that app.
You can
It
help that
is
love
the
music.
mail room. Messages from him. Listen, we already in this debate, but we're about to play this clip. So I'll need y'all to turn on your listening ears real good now. Hold on. Here we go.
You ready?
We ready.
All right.
Let me just get the door for you.
Okay.
He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Look.
Are you're recording me?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Oh, okay.
So
yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date? Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree. I went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself to keep you safe, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but I mean,
and then
Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative, and at least
what did I do that wasn't cooperative?
Well, I mean, even when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Okay.
I don't know you.
I can respect that. Okay. When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not
again.
I don't know there
yet.
Okay.
I know you.
And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
But
I got myself all made up.
There's nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay, well, look at my plan where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right there. Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
See, I specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs for an hour. Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late, and like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment, and that is not possible.
And that's why I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice fancy restaurant as Aria, especially if I'm paying for the whole thing, which I'm still willing to do. I would have been, but if we're late, I mean, I told you twice.
It wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be.
You can go ahead and stop it,
And I
LaRon.
specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there.
I had to
So,
contain
I
myself.
said it triggered y'all. Huh? Y'all over here triggered.
He was intimidated by her for one thing. If it was real, you could tell he was kind of intimidated because the way his wordage was, and he's kind of hesitant. Because she did show a sign of I'm really not studying what you're saying, and I don't care because it's what I want. So he was kind of overcompensating with his words and trying not to make something that he's got to feel that might be worse than what it should be. But if it was real, I like how he was responding to her. But like he said, if you're comfortable enough to expect me to bend over and pay for this lavish meal, but you're not respectfully being ready, because I already told you we were gonna go somewhere. So that's one thing, and I get it. Things happen, and so things happen to I couldn't get you to this restaurant, so we finna go get some Butter Bay biscuits. You know?
Ain't nothing wrong with the biscuits when you're hungry.
Coach Pleasant, dating coach. What's your take on that? For the beginning.
So it's an interesting clip because in that few minutes I've seen so much learning points and takeaway points, and because this entire time is about that. So the first part with what he's saying, and as Mr. Takeover said, it was intimidated.
Yeah.
He was responding as is he is as a person. He has a good demeanor and a good attitude. And he was responding as the person he is, but you can see that he was intimidated based on how he's choosing his word, going slowly. And might be it's because it's a Black woman. I don't know. And you heard about Black woman power. So that could be too.
Right. So she was confident. She was confident.
Yes, she was confident.
Yeah.
She was confident. And I know a lot of person take on like one side of it, but in all fairness, it's two sides. We have to see her side and respect her side. Right. You know, because that's the person she is. And we have to, be fair in like saying, this could have gone better and that went really wrong. And with the guy stating that what he had expected. So what a lot of person are, I'm talking about female since I coach female, is that the person start to, before you even speak, by action and because they're 58% nonverbal, he's already gathering the type of person he's going out with, and he give her a time, and as he go back and he tell her, I give you a time and you were late. And so the first thing he noticed was her lack of respect. So as we go along, because there's
the lack of that lack of respect. Ed, what you got?
What I got?
Because y'all were
I got respect.
Y'all were triggered over here.
Well, I mean, it's just today's dating world is kind of crazy.
It is.
There's no more chivalry. Chivalry. They say chivalry was dead a long time ago. No, I think it started with this new generation. He was respectful. And he basically said, look, we had these reservations.
Right.
I was gonna spend $500 on it. But now I'm spending $59.95 because it's your fault for taking so long.
Right.
And then when she still found out that she was wrong, she still was rude.
Yeah.
You know, and that's not gonna fly with me.
Right.
You know,
right.
But first of all, taking you to spend $500 on the first date, and I can't come in your house. Okay, I can't come.
So you are expecting something?
No, I'm not expecting.
No, it ain't even about
expecting to be. You know, I'm like old school. If I'm coming out to, I'm coming. Oh, I'm gonna be a few minutes. You can sit down, have a seat.
Right. Okay.
You know,
right.
You want to? Okay. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nowadays, no, you can't come in the house. You got to stand out on the front porch.
Well, I'm just saying.
And now there is some crazy folk out
there.
Yeah. But crazy recognize crazy. And she is crazy.
Listen, hold that thought. Yeah, Ed said crazy. Hold that thought. When we come back, we're gonna finish this. We're gonna talk some more about this. I want to know, like, was she wrong for not, not letting him upstairs, into sit down, while she gets dressed.
Or give him some water or something, lemonade, something.
I don't know. Now, I have left dudes out in the car.
For
tell them to hold on. Not for an hour. I wasn't that rude.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with DJ. An hour. Come on. If you saw you gonna take.
No, we didn't go nowhere expensive either, so I'm glad. Like, we did go to Red Lobster. That's what I'm saying. Like, he ain't had no reservations at Fogo de Chao or whatever. So hey, hey. So listen, don't go nowhere. Baby. Don't go nowhere. Make sure you download that 101 TKO Radio app. We'll be right back after the song break.
You back?
After the commercial.
Oh, commercial. I think I need. Do I need to unmute you?
Huh?
Do I need to unmute you on here?
No, I mean, I don't know. I thought y'all could hear me.
I think we can.
Yeah, we here.
Oh yeah, he said yeah.
Yeah. It's just not double.
Huh?
We muted your mic because it'll make you double in here.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I can hear.
So are you hearing me from this mic or her mic? It should be from this.
Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds
Can you hear? Can you hear him, Coach?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Grits, sugar.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Sugar?
Oh, I'm
Team
sugar. I'm team sugar, man. What? Team sugar.
Cream of
What
wheat.
you say? Team sugar on over here.
Team sugar.
That's on the grits,
cream of
oatmeal,
wheat.
cream of wheat.
Say what?
Oatmeal. Listen, don't y'all start that. Don't y'all start that. It's sugar on the grits.
Sugar on the
Cream
Period.
of wheat.
I can't do the cheese quite. You can do the cheese.
Oh man.
Sugar.
Patties.
Oh,
Ooh.
What you say?
And my mother-in-law make these biscuits. It ain't them cheddar bay biscuits, but it's
It's the
Ain't no baby biscuit.
it's
Ain't the baby biscuit.
Listen, sugar and butter on the grits.
Cream of wheat. You might well just add you some milk, some evaporated milk, and get you some homemade cream of wheat.
Nah, see, you going a little too
What?
far, man. That's a little nasty. You get nasty.
On the grits.
You add sugar and butter, you might as
You
well.
can add the milk to the grits while you while you cooking it, but when
Cream
you
of wheat,
present it,
man.
you better
Y'all
have
do
me
it.
a slab of butter and a whole heap of sugar.
Slab of butter.
Cream of wheat. Cream of wheat. Just get you a box of cream of wheat.
Right,
That's
just a stick
all
of
that
butter.
is. Just go ahead and get you a box of cream of wheat. You don't even have to add.
Well,
no.
I put sugar and butter on the cream of wheat too.
I don't eat cream of wheat. Cream of wheat.
You don't eat cream? Yeah, a lot of people don't.
Don't get me wrong. We had to grow up.
Cream of wheat is good. I love it.
You like cream of wheat?
You like cream of wheat?
Yeah.
Yes, I love it.
Cream of wheat used to be good.
Yeah.
But them grits stuff.
Yeah, the grits. So, listen, we are back live in the studio, 101 TKO Radio. I got my friends in the building, and we are talking about this Cheesecake Factory girl lady. Let me go back and look at some of these comments.
She was confident. She was very confident.
Sofa Pilatus, I love her confidence, but she ain't even dressed for an upscale restaurant. Actually, she is dressed for an upscale restaurant.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That green dress.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's upscale. Yeah, spaghetti strap, short.
See what her top was.
Yeah,
I don't know what she was.
It was a short dress. It's a short dress, spandex type of dress, but the cut and whatnot. So yeah, she's.
I don't know. I guess my style is. I guess me and my base style are different. So I ain't
that's the upscale. You want to. The woman is always dressed sexy and so forth. I
think for our first date that is too over revealing though.
You think it's over revealing?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, first date, that's too much.
Interesting.
You too many boobs at me. So
yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
I have a little mystery.
Monica said the date should have never started. Leaving him waiting for an hour was so disrespectful. That it definitely was. Yeah, I agree. Evelyn said he was planning to take her to the exact place she wanted, but she was almost an hour late. She was wrong for her response to his accommodation. I agree. That whole lateness thing, that was just plain out rule. Trivia says looked like she had a bathing suit top.
Yeah.
Hey sis, hey Erica. Erica says, great day, TMR family. How you doing, sis? Yeah, so I mean, it's funny because my first date with Chef, it was really a meet and greet. We met at Chipotle. So that way, if I had $20 in my purse,
you can afford your meal if you can.
If he decided that he wanted to dip on that, I can pay for my meal, and so forth,
Make sure you bring me the apple style. And you'll get a $4.
Hey, we were at Chipotle. We were like, we're going to a meet and greet. He says it was a date. I said, Negro, this was a meet and greet. You ain't taking me no Tell your friends that if you want to, you ain't take me out to no Chipotle. We going here to talk, to chill out. But I was never like I never was one of those girls who wanted to have the guy to take me on an expensive date, because I always knew there's something had to come with it, and then like for me,
real men, we don't expect.
Real men don't expect.
Real men don't. We're gonna have to talk about that whole real, because
we're not expecting anything else.
Really.
Trying to.
So you take a girl out, spend about $400 or $500, and then you expect her to drop her off.
First of all, we're not going out on the first date and spending $400 or $500.
Exactly.
Okay, that's your car, no mine. Right.
That's where the misconception come in. Yeah, we ain't. I get it. Yeah. I get that. And I get what she's saying, that I'm expecting this because of how I was raised and stuff. But no man should be teaching his daughter, when you're first meeting someone, that this man needs to come out of his pocket $1,000 just to show you that he's interested in you. That's the wrong thing that you worry about at the very beginning of the relationship. How much you finna spend on me? You know what I'm saying? Because you're not, when she's talking about courting me spending $500 on you is not me courting you.
No.
Right. Well, first of all, they were not courting. Right.
Exactly.
They weren't courting or dating. They were
that's a bill.
Going out. Right. But I do have to say that I think that when you're showing a person what they're now, if you're in that lifestyle, because again, there are a lot of women that live that lifestyle. So you have those expectations. Right. You're gonna go to a nice restaurant. So. And I don't have the feeling like she was one of those. Well, she said that she was used to that, but I don't think she was really used to going out on expensive dates, because and
I wonder why.
Maybe it was because of the whole she trying to play the whole cat and mouse thing. I wait an hour, but I mean, if you're 15 minutes late, but a whole hour, she messing up her own game. Yeah, she ain't playing. She don't know how to play the game. So,
and women know their time period, and if she was gonna be late, like as she said, work keep her up, the best thing she should have done is to tell him ahead of time that, I think I'm running late. Right. Give me an extra hour and a half. Then the guy would have known to reschedule the date.
He was time to reschedule dinner.
Yeah. So right there and then, because she's so much into her head about she, myself, and I, she don't even consider that a simple phone call, I'm running late, could have pushed this entire date, make it go in a different direction.
Exactly. Trivia says there is no privacy nowadays. She started the date with him and everybody else watching. Glad I'm married. That is just disrespectful, trying to make this man look bad. You're right. That was my red flag. Yeah.
Everything is
right. It's on with the camera.
Yeah, you gotta have it on film. You gotta have a record of everything.
Right. Yeah. Because I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done that. Put them on
the wrong time.
I mean, don't get me wrong. After the date, we call our boss and right.
Y'all talk about us afterwards, right?
But y'all do,
we do, yeah, we do. We do.
Let me tell you about
we do. We be like, or we have our code words in the middle of the day. Have y'all ever had to use a code word during the middle of the day? Listen, them code words be for real. I be like, listen, when the cell phone and the pager, like you had that pager, you be like, page me. Page me. Like, page me. Right.
Let me go take this call. I'll be right
back. Yeah.
Now listen, have y'all ever walked out on a date? Now, this was the other clip. We don't have this clip, but there was another situation at the same week as Cheesecake Girl. She went on a date to Fontaine's restaurant here in Atlanta. Supposedly she had ordered like 5 dozen of
Oh, you talking about the oyster lady?
The oyster lady. Y'all see that one?
I see that.
Lady.
Yeah.
It's a cool sports light type of bar. Okay, have you been there, Nelson?
It's reasonable.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it's on the high end.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, you can go there, chill, you know, party.
Yeah.
You can go there and get something off the menu. It's not like everything is expensive.
Yeah.
You got some, you know.
Right.
So apparently the oysters were on sale that week, and she went out on a date.
You're gonna sell, all right.
He left her in the middle of the date. He said that he went to the bathroom and he texted her, I'm cash apping you some of the money.
Pay for the drink.
Yeah, right. And I was like, I don't know if it was fake or what, but she sat there and ate up all of the oysters.
And they ain't offer him none.
Well, I don't know if she because he was gone from the table.
So she was just eating.
She was just eating, and he left because she kept ordering. And then after the oysters, she ordered an entree full of food. Like this girl was eating, and so I guess the bill came up to some hundreds. It had to come up to some hundreds because the tray of oysters were $15 a dozen, right?
Okay.
So you order 5 dozen. Right. You're eating
$15 a dozen.
$15 a dozen.
5 dozen.
5 dozen. Y'all do the math on that. Plus, she ordered like I want to say it was lobster or something like that. She ordered a big meal. So he got up in the middle of her ordering the meal, went to the bathroom, he didn't come back.
You want to see it, DJ? I got it for you right here now.
I'll cash app you some.
Yeah.
So my question is, have you ever ran out on a date? Hold that thought when we come back. I want to know, have y'all ever ran out on your bill with a date? I done been there, done that. I didn't.
Lord, you running out on folks, man. Come on, boss.
No, I didn't run out, but somebody stuck me with a bill, and that's why a lot of us women do what we do.
We
so
need that Looney Tunes run right now. That sounds.
Listen, when we come back. When we come back, we're gonna listen to that quick clip and we're gonna finish this discussion live on 101 TKO Radio.
Can I say something real quick? We also need to talk about that chick that had to do by her and her kids some dinner when he went out on a date with her. Just him and her.
Yeah, that one too.
She ordered food for her kids and wanted him to pay for that.
Yeah, listen, I don't know what's going on with this whole dating thing. I'm so
they
glad.
Crazy.
They crazy. Listen, live on 101 TKO Radio. Download that app. When we come back, we're gonna talk about that. Maybe it's a new rule in eating and dating. I don't know. I just know 6 years later, me and Chef together after Chipotle. So you know, hey, I don't know.
You could go get them baby biscuits, man.
I know we still ain't going to Red Lobster. We still ain't going to Red Lobster.
Oh man,
he's a chef.
Yeah, he can make Live on 101 TKO Radio. We'll be right back.
Knock him out of the box, baby.
And we are back live on 101TKORadio.com. That was LL Cool J, Around the Way Girl. One of my faves. Just do they make the Around the Way girls anymore?
Nope.
My wife Around the Way girl. My wife Around the Way girl. You know, so they
don't make the Around the Way girls no more.
The factory been kind of closed a little bit. You know,
exactly.
At least two pair. You know, standing at the bus stop. Now they do be sucking on the lollipops. Now, you know, don't know other Round the Way girls.
I think this month in general was like issue with dating, because I don't know if you guys saw the other one where the woman went on a date and she refused to go home with the dude, and so he got her an Uber because he was looking to. I got that clip up too, so.
All right, so listen, let me do these quick business shout outs and then we're going to play this clip. Business shout outs. Women Are Dope by I Am Chelsea Speaks. What's Good? Podcast with Modiva. Glam Shack Boutique. Nina Renee, trademark lawyer. The Sofa Pillow Talk, and Lady Luxury Designs. And again, if you would like your business shouted out, go to the mailroom 7671. DM me and we can get you with the $10 business shout outs. We are the home of the $10 business shout outs right here live on the mail room at 101 TKO Radio. So let me play this clip. How long is it, Lauren?
Like a minute.
Okay.
Y'all, when the fourth one came out, he was looking at me crazy. I didn't give a fuck.
Oh.
I'm like, baby, you invited me out. I'm gonna eat, and I was coming anyway. But I ain't gonna lie. No, I wouldn't have did all that, but I did do all that. It was so good. I was not expecting it to be that good. It was just so good. Like I had to. It was so good. So after that, I'm like, baby, what's next? What I'm about to eat? These potatoes, they were so good. And the crab cakes, everything was so good. 10, baby. Why the fuck this bitch?
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's too much cut. Huh?
The fuck?
Oh, all right. I'll stop that one. All right. So,
yeah, go ahead and delete it. So we get the picture. So so after she ordered all of that, then he went to the bathroom and he texted her and said, I'll cash app you. He kept going. He was like, he ain't paying for all of that. Because then she had drinks too, and drinks cost what? $7 to $8? Like,
$7 to $8.
Well, how much drinks cost?
$7 to $8 if you buy the stuff and take it home and make it yourself.
Oh, how much drinks cost? That's
about $15.
Oh, $15.
At a restaurant like that, it's probably about 10 plus.
Yeah,
about 10 plus.
I know she had to have like some kind of margarita.
Yeah, they look like So those are like 10, 12, 15.
10, especially when she was eating oysters. That's $10.
Oh dang! And she had about 4 up there.
Yeah.
Oh, well, dang.
And then the potatoes.
See, I always order water or a sweet tea or something. I don't order a drink.
My thing is.
Oh man!
The way she's slurping them is like,
Right.
So have y'all ever walked out on a date?
Nah, I'm gonna be honest with you. My 43 years of living, this is the most I've been on a date ever in my life with my wife. I've never been dating, so I never had that chance. So I don't know. I might walk out on my wife one day and see if she get mad at me.
You'll never get in the house.
Nelson, have you ever walked out on a date?
You'll never get back in the house. It's going to take a whole bunch of baby I'm sorry
right
and everything, bro. You might have to go and take her out.
Right.
To
the 4 or 5. Right. Nelson, you ever walked out on a
I never walked out on a date, but I walked out before the date started.
Really?
Dang, Nelson.
Wait a minute. How you walk out before the date started?
Dang, Nelson.
Right. Nelson's
wait a minute, right?
Dang, Nelson.
So, make a long story short, I met this young lady at a club, and during that time when I met her, I had a lot of drinks. So only thing I remember dancing on the dance floor, she had a nice, body.
Right.
I forgot how she looked until I picked her up. And it was crazy because when I walked, she was upstairs. When I walked in the house, the stepdad was looking at me like, "You sure?" Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Are you
Wait,
sure?
the stepdaddy was looking at you like you sure that you want to take her out?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
I don't know if you just thought like, you know what I'm saying? Presentable.
Right.
I'm confused.
She was toe up.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
She was toe up, Nelson.
So when she came down the stairs, and the stairs was like behind me, whatever. And so when she came around the corner, you remember
Nelson,
Wanda.
are you serious?
So during that time, we had paid.
Right.
It was like, I need to take her to get her little brother from McDonald's.
Right.
So while she went to McDonald's, went to the payphone. So my homeboy, hey, what y'all doing? And then I told him, I said, Paige needs, about 10 minutes. So when I dropped off, hey, I got Paige, and I said, hey, something came up, and I was up.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
It was crazy because I ended up seeing her at the same club like 2 weeks later.
Did she say anything?
I mean, she looked at me, but I just went back on the dance floor.
That's
Nelson.
Hilarious. That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
That's
oh my
hilarious.
gosh.
That's why, it paid to be sober when you.
I think Nelson got more stories like that. He need to always have a mic.
Oh, right. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Evelyn says, see.
Wow.
Have you ever walked out?
I've never walked out on a date because, I always kept the gentleman like
Okay.
If I didn't like you from the beginning, we wasn't going out on a date.
Okay.
If I
Gotcha.
didn't see you was attractive, we're not going out.
You're not going.
See, that's a good balance.
But point. I'm making sure that I'm not drinking.
So she sounded good on the phone.
Hey.
Because I had to get my homeboy was like, bro,
you send me up now.
You let me down? I'm talking about we in the
Wait a minute.
Why keep sweating came in the mouth?
Right.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Oh Lord. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. Oh my, you know what, y'all ain't got no fat, no chill.
Nelson got to walk out on the date.
Right. Oh my goodness.
Moral of the story is, don't drink and date at the same time. Don't drink and dance, date, or anything else at the same time.
Oh my gosh.
I missed out on that because I have to went outside.
What'd you say, Coach?
I missed all of that because I have to went outside. So
Nelson left the date. He walked out on the date before he even got started. No.
Like, oh.
I hope she recover.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Now I have been stuck, like I said earlier, I have been stuck with the bill. We went out and he ordered his sushi as an appetizer, ordered 2 of them. And I'm like, I knew what I wanted. But my grandmother always told me to keep extra change in my pocket. So, I had my $20 bill in my wallet. And then he like, you can pay for the rest. He slid his $20 on. And I'm like, oh, nah, bruh, nah. That was it. That was the last time. And then he really didn't see anything wrong. Like he didn't know what was wrong with. I didn't tell him like that wasn't cool. But nah,
wait, hold on. You know what? A good question for you. Did you ask him out or did he ask you out?
He took me to lunch. He was coming taking me to lunch.
All right.
You know, and I'm just like, you knew you didn't have no money when you order these appetizers.
Wow.
Who does that? I knew I didn't have no money to do appetizers, but then you order 2 plates of sushi.
I mean,
that was a test. You're trying to figure out if you're gonna pay for him. So if you did pay for him, if I was in a relationship, you probably gonna
pay the rest of it.
I was done. And then on top of that, I drove to. I didn't mind the driving because his car had went out, or so he had just had an accident or something like that. But then I was like, bro, are you serious?
She gonna take care of me. Like, yeah, I like
this was during my time of recovery. Like I'm feeling, I know who I am now. I'm not doing that anymore. And you gonna tell me to pay for the rest of it? No, Negro. That was it.
Miss her with that.
That I was done. I was like,
I think he might be on a not taking up for him, but I think he might be on a revenge date.
A revenge date? Well, you know, I have heard of people doing that.
Revenge date. Yeah.
So you go out on a date because you've been heartbroken, and you go out on a date with somebody else to break their heart.
Yes.
Your heart was broken from somebody else.
And to eat somebody else's money because somebody has eaten yours. Yeah.
That's good.
I don't heard a rebound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but not revenge. I mean, shoot, if that's the case, then I got a lot of folks I got to get some food off.
Male, so I've never seen it on a male. No, male don't talk about it, but this sound like the opposite sex. It sounds like a revenge thing.
Wow, that's interesting.
Because he act like he don't know what he's doing is wrong, and he's totally unaware of what date should look like.
Yeah,
I think consciously he is doing it purposely.
Yeah.
Wow,
I could never do that. I mean,
well,
karma's a mother.
It is
okay. In whatever he or she is,
right?
It's gonna come back.
It's gonna come back, and it sure enough came back on him because he tried to call me and talk to me. I was like, click. You ordered 2 things of sushi, and then you wanted me to $20, and I so happened to have my card, but I wasn't planning on spending $25 or so added on to the bill because the bill came up to close to $50. So what were you going?
Back in the days was a lot.
Right, that's a lot. Sure, man.
Didn't have any money on you.
Exactly. Like what would have happened if I did not have money on me? You just assume I had money and you didn't ask or any of that. Evelyn says, guys, when you say some women are a mess, we get it. When women say some guys are a mess, she's not bitter. The equal call from both is for respect.
True.
Yeah. Yep. It's like that respect. Like, so I don't know what the dating scene is like anymore. Like I said, it's hard. Like,
I mean, I know the dating scene with being married.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And even then, so shoot, you have to make it. Now, me and Chef had to go out on some dates, and I done had to tell the waitress, keep it moving.
Ooh,
yeah, this one at Jim and what's that? JR Crickets.
Oh yeah,
yeah. She taking all his order. I didn't want nothing to drink.
You were not there. You was a figment of her imagination. I was not there
because she like her back was towards me. And she just kept asking him, kikiing up, hi. And I'm looking at him the whole time. He knew it too. Like he knew. And she was a cute girl, right? She was a cute little woman and whatnot. But you sitting there, like, I didn't want a water or nothing. You done went down the whole beer list. Negro. And then you gonna sit there and entertain it. Like, you knew which kind of beer you wanted. But my thing was, you already knew what kind of beer you're gonna entertain her, let her go down the entire beer list. But yeah,
you said, how to get in the house?
Right. And then when she turned to me, she was like, well, what you like to drink? No, go down the list. Yes, I said, go down the list. I said, explain it to me, please. What y'all had to drink. And so when she walked off, he knew that conversation was coming because he got right in his phone. I said, no, don't pick up your phone. I said, what was that all about? Talking about what I do. What you mean? You just sat there and had a whole conversation. You not once turned to tell.
No. I'm coming to Chef's defense. She did not have a conversation. She was the one that was talking.
Bull crap. And then when she came back with our food, right, with the food order, she knew I was pissed, right? So she looked at me first. What would you like? I said, let me have a 10-piece wings. I said it just like that. I had an attitude. I said a 10-piece lemon pepper, da 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 da, and whatnot. And she turned to him, but she knew not to turn her back on me this time. So she turned to him. What would you like? No, keep that same energy. No, keep that same energy. Keep that same energy.
Run down what you said.
What did I do at the end? I sure enough complained about our food when that manager came over. How about that? You ain't getting a tip today. It sure was. I said this wing was too little.
She left off a pepper. She left off a pepper off that wing.
Right. And I said, "Where's my blue cheese? Like what? You
the pepper is bigger than the wing."
But you got his order right. You got his order right. What's up with that?
I mean, look at his wings. They all meaty.
You know, right? The sauce is right there. Right. Everything.
Why you got your meat anorexic wings?
But you're gonna be all nice to him. I'm like, girl, bye. Your tip, nothing. He was like, why you gotta do that, man? Why you gotta do that? I said, because she knew exactly what she was doing.
Was a casualty of war, man.
She knew exactly what she was doing. You're gonna run down the entire beer list. Like he don't know what kind of beer he wants. He told you what he wanted. Then you're gonna continue to do it.
He
told her.
We have butter.
Right, and that's exactly what she did. Going down the list.
She was trying to make sure that he knew what he
wanted.
Yeah. But then you gonna ask me what I want to drink and said nothing. You ain't go down the list of Coke products for me.
You just look like you wanted, you just look like you wanted some water. That's all.
So what you trying to say? I'm too fat that I can't have nothing to drink. That's what you trying to say? I don't need nothing to drink. Because
you look real
it is. She forget.
See, water doesn't have that list.
Man, that was one time. It happened again. I'll tell you about it when we come back. Live on 101 TKO radio. I don't play that. Not with my food.
No.
I don't play that. Little girl, look at me while you ordering. Do not look at him. I'll order for him. How about that?
Girl, please.
That's that. That's right. Doggone it. Give me my water. Give me my Coke. Little girl. Girl, bye. We'll be right back live on 101 TKO radio. Play with me. Give me my wings. Doggone it. Think y'all all cute and junk.
2,
And we are back live on 101 TKO Radio, the studio. This is the mail room. And we are chopping it up in here. We are chopping it up. What you say? Oh, okay. Listen, we are talking about this whole dating scene, and we got a Coach Pleasant, who's a certified dating coach. And yeah, I'm telling you, this whole dating thing for me is it's different these days. You know, the last date I went on was with Chef at Chipotle. You know, and you know, so we try to date throughout our marriage as well. But you know, sometimes I have a few little issues during date. You know, during our date nights, and you know. I gotta put.
You need to go ahead and start taking them to Burger King. You won't have that problem.
What you say? Take me to Burger King. Man, the Whoppers be the bomb though. We will get some Whoppers.
They ain't the same, man. They ain't the same no more, man. They ain't the same no more. They ain't the same no more.
It's commonality.
Huh?
I mean, compatibility or commonality. Yeah. Like everything else, there should be some form of effort, conscious, and person like lost the whole belief in what a date should look like. Yeah. And so even on our previous episode, when I talk about the checklist, if a person is going to date, and you should at least have an intention, so start right, and that's the other thing. A lot of person don't understand that whatever you are doing, be the at the forefront, make it benefit you first. Yeah. You see, as long as you put yourself in the picture first, you can work with something that will turn out positive for you. Because if you're dating and you're dating with the intent to get married or have a serious relationship or something, at least put in the work for yourself. You're the one who's going to benefit. If you want something, put into it, invest into it. It's like everything else, if you are like vulnerable or something or whatever, there is a solution for every problem. If you feel like you need healing or you're uncertain or whatever, you have therapists, you have coach, you have person who can help you. Yeah. So at least know what you want, so so the checklist that we start off in the beginning, as because sometimes a person need a reality check, so it slows you down to really understand what it is that instead you don't know or you're brushing it off. It slows you down as to what you really need. And then from that we have the communication during dating, which is another 7-step tool that work. And because as I said before, the minute a person see you, the 58% verbal communication starts. It's your attitude, it's your energy. And so we can go through that. I even create that I use with some of my clients, the 7-step, 7 C's. This is my journal. It's a 7 C's, but there is more than one, that could use, but I like 7, my number. Yeah. So I use creativity, curiosity, confidence, choice, clarity, consistency, and commitment. And I can, off the top of my head, I can say the creativity. If a person's going on a date and you start with creativity, you take out expectation, because expectation is what you what you outline in your mind. And yes, and what happened is that if you outline something in your mind, and then you go up and the reality, like this date that we're talking about with the Cheesecake Factory, it's different. Right there is a conflict, because your mind already make a path, and then the reality doesn't work. So right there is a conflict.
So let me ask you this, Coach. Should we have expectations when we're dating? We should not have expectations.
No. It is a step. So the expectation is, as I said, like for instance, the beginning, you're going out on a date and use creativity instead of expectation, meaning creativity is something that you can control. It's something that you have power over. Beginning to do what works. Like for instance, you're going out on a date. What I can control is me getting ready, getting dressed, being on time, preparing myself, that's creativity. You see, not outlining how the date's going to the date going to work out. I can control that part, the beginning. And then after that, the curiosity. So curiosity now, like I can let me kind of pick up a few. So creativity, like making yourself desirable, because whatever, like the woman is the place, a man is taking a woman out because he wants to court her, or show that, to make her happy, because we know that, as we see men say, it's simple, they like things simple. So when they go all out, it's for the woman. So making yourself up to his desire, make yourself desirable, like as I said, with the appearance. And then the curiosity, for a first date, is that give yourself permission to get to know the person. That's the curiosity. So you're not going the second step with expectation again. You're going the second step with curiosity. It's about both of you. You want to know about him. You want to make yourself be in that space where he know about you. So the curiosity is about the experience and getting to know each other. And the third one is the confident, because confidence, as I said, is not in all areas, but if you're starting anything and you practice are in that space of confident, because confident to me is like the foundation, So if she go with that, the other day, go with that confident, it would not be that she crumbled so easily, like they said, the house on the rock and the house in the sun. The confident is foundation. It is really a solid space for you to. So she was confident, but how was she confident? So it is about having fun. The date is, it's about having fun. It's about relax, be pleasant, so that confident, as the guy see, the first time you meet her, that guy said in the interview that he bring her out because he sees that she was confident. He precisely say that, so for him to see something else after, although she tried to keep the composure, but it's not just one thing. And that's why I said the 7C is about communication, your standard when dating. So it's a step and a tool, a total tool. The choice, owning your individuality, by setting realistic boundaries.
Hold that thought.
Okay.
Hold that, coach thought. We got to take a quick music break. When we come back, we're going to finish discussing the 7 C's.
Yeah.
I like that. So listen, stay connected. Download that 101 TKO radio app right now so that you can hear the full broadcast and including all of the music live right here on 101 TKO radio. We'll be right back.
Some baby biscuits.
We'll be right back. And we are back live on 101 TKO Radio. That was Not Tonight, Lil Kim. Lil Kim. That was our sexy red.
Yeah.
She brought it out. She brought it out. That's why I can't be mad.
Young kids, y'all don't understand that. Google Lil Kim.
Right.
She's the one that started what Sexy Red is doing right now.
Right.
Even before Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
It was Lil Kim.
Right.
Okay.
There you go. Listen. She was. We got some more business shout outs. LaRon, Mr. Takeover.
Latrice A. Crawford, Executive Life Coach. Mel Atwell of Eye Care Solution. Lovely Dollhouse. The Plush Lab, which I need to go visit.
Yeah,
the Power Experience. And I Can Beat MS.
And again, if you would like, then we have DJ Johnny Prince, and you can get more information from our IG page at the Mailroom 7671. If you would like your $10 business shout out, we are the home of the $10 business shout out. Listen, so we are talking about this the dating scene, and Coach, someone says, great discussion. Dating Coach has a lot of good points. And Coach Pleasant, you were talking about your 7 C's. Now, this is your book, correct?
Yes, it's a journal.
It's a journal, okay. And where can we find your journal?
It's on Amazon. So okay. yeah. When I'm doing with the some of my clients, I go through it with them because I use tools. I love to use tools.
Yeah,
a better impact.
Yeah. So when we left, you were on one of the C's. What was it?
Choice.
Choice. Yeah.
Okay, so the choice is make realistic boundaries, because there's boundaries and there's realistic boundaries. That makes sense, because I think on this video that we watched, there was boundaries that don't make any sense.
Right. Yeah.
So it's a choice.
Yeah.
But if you know how to make that boundary, it will pay off. And one of the boundaries is to show up in your femininity. And some women don't know that. Show up in your femininity, or in a woman, or with that kind of emotion where a man is attracted to. It is yours. Yeah, because as a woman, that's hers. To show, to give a man, because he don't have it. We have it.
Right.
So, yeah. And clarity, effective communication and active communication. We see this was lack in that thing there too.
Yeah.
And as I said before, and I tell ladies, sometimes as ladies, we don't even, because men are hunters, so sometimes we don't even know that they are watching us. What a lady should understand is that her potential husband could be watching her for a week, a month, a year, and she don't even notice it. So be that type of person where when it's coming to communication with your nonverbal and verbal communication, because she's going to the supermarket and the manager is there, always been nice to her and watching her, and she don't realize that man have interest in her.
Yeah.
And you watch her, how she comes in, how she carry herself when she comes into the supermarket, and until one day he comes up to her and said, I've been admiring you for such a time. And so when they're starting to talk now, you already see 58% of the nonverbal communication. Now it's just about the few percent that leave, so that's one of it too. And sometimes the even on date, it should be in sync, because she wasn't in sync, because she was talking one way and her attitude is the other way, because the guy already see her attitude and already come into a conclusion, and then when she started to talk, it's different. And if a person, for instance, and it happens to a lot of women, sometimes you go on the date and it don't turn out, and that's why you can try eliminate expectation. Even if she don't say it out, her mood change. And when her mood changed, she might say, "Oh, I'm okay." And he was like, "You don't like the food?" And she might, "It's okay." But he noticed that her mood has changed, even though she says it okay. And men don't trust that. It's miscommunication and they don't like it. Yeah, it throws them off. And
really?
It is true. It is true. And the other thing is consistency. Now, consistency, if the date, I know that we have some experiences to walk out on the date or whatever, or get upset. If the date isn't working out, you can call it in early. You know, not because it doesn't work out, doesn't mean it has to end on a bad note.
Yeah.
You know, if it was dinner and a movie, and during the dinner you find out during communication something that triggered you know, the female, or you know, say something or do something or have an escape plan and said, you know, we'll do the movie another time.
The escape plan. Yes.
I like that.
The escape plan.
Yeah.
So you're not obligated to finish out the date. That's what you're saying.
No, you're not obligated to finish out the date.
Would be rude.
Repeat.
He didn't hear you.
Well, that is a good question. Is walking out rude? Like with
walking out be rude?
Yes. So yeah, I think walking out is rude.
It's rude, but I think in a like with the oyster situation, at some point you have to make a sound judgment on. Because if he would have said, "Hey, I'm not going to pay for that. I'm gone," then it would have been something probably more conflict that he probably didn't want. So I do think what Coach is saying is true, where if it's not going well, you should be able to say, "Hey, you know, my apologies. It doesn't seem like you're having fun. So yeah, you know, let's come back to this, and maybe we can get a movie another day."
So this is my question. Do you let the person know when you're taking that person out? It's not funny, but it is funny. Do you let them know that you're on a budget? Like, do you let that person know a budget? Or when you're taking someone out, do you automatically have enough money in your pocket?
Why not?
You should.
You should.
This is my opinion. I think that, you know, that should be in the conversation before the date starts. Time. Like, you know, if we're going out Friday and it's Monday, we need to be talking about this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I need to know your expectations.
So what you say? What you think, Nelson?
For me, if I'm gonna take somebody out on a date, right? I kind of figure out like where we're thinking about going. Have a ballpark figure. Me personally, I kind of look at the menu and I plan for the most expensive item.
Okay.
Right? Possibly that, you know, they might not get it, but I know, like, okay, if we both were to get this, I don't know, steak or whatever,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And then I like, okay, if I can afford, you know what I'm saying, the two, then I'm good.
Okay.
That's the conversation having of where we're going.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Right, and that's if you kind of plan it out, you
already
know.
So you already like, okay, like you said, if I know this steak is $40, and then I'm gonna prepare for $100 or something like that.
If I'm definitely on the budget,
yeah.
I still want to take this plate out.
They might order two of them though, man. They might be greedy, like a girl with all them oysters and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, you know.
So y'all got to factor in the appetizers too.
You got one steak limit. You got one steak limit coming up in here.
This is what you do. You go out on a date. You take the girl to your house and cook.
Like Chef did.
Right. You cook for them. Okay. I did that for my wife. Almost killed her.
Hey, while you
first date.
Yeah.
While you playing, that's what I did with Lisa. I cooked her a smorgasbord, and while she was at work, I asked her for a key. You know, she was kind of skeptical. You know, why you want my key? You know, but, you know, so
for your key, so you can sneak in your drawer.
When she got home, you know, I had I had the whole plate, did candle lights and stuff, and you know, she's never had that, and you know, a lot of people put so much emphasis on how much you're paying and not how much you're putting in. And what I mean by putting in is one of her C's, being creative. Creative is a little bit more important than how much you're spending. And everybody's looking at that monetary value. Oh, he's taking me out to this $1,000 thing, because you have a lot of women that are.
It's nice to be taken out. I'm not gonna lie. As a woman, it is nice to be courted outside of your home. But Ed, you said that you cook for your wife on your first dates, and so forth, right?
Right. We cooked. I made her a steak, and she didn't eat beef, and I didn't know that.
Okay. See, you didn't try to kill her, didn't you? You just tried to get rid of her before.
I was trying to be the gentleman. So
we got Nelson going out before leaving dates. So then we got him, LaRon, asking for keys, and you trying to
and Chef he's just a man.
He talking about we can go to the store and get that. No, nigga, I want to go out to the. I want to go to the doggone restaurant.
Well, let me ask you this, and any ladies that are listening. So you say you want to go out. So what if it was a picnic?
That's fine too. But Chef has this thing. He doesn't like restaurants, right?
Oh.
So, yeah, he doesn't like restaurants. So by him being that chef, he is, when we go out, so we've made a pact now. Like, I like going out. He knew this before we started dating. I said, I like going out because I like the ambience or whatever. His whole thing, you don't know what's behind them kitchen and all that. I don't care now. We eating a doggone it. Like he was. So when we go out with our friends, like, we got to go to a good restaurant. So I get that now. So our thing now is I'll take us to a restaurant, and it may be once a month or, every quarter or whatever. I'll go. Other than that, we will literally be at a restaurant. He'll find something to complain about, like something is wrong. He'll be like, man, we're just going to the store and I'll cook this. And I'd be like, I don't want you to cook it. Like, I just want to sit here and eat it. It ain't that pink. Like, take it back. He was like, and he hates taking food back. So he's like, once you take the food back, that's it. He's all they're going to do is microwave it. I'd be like, And he is right. Like, some of the restaurants, that's all they're going to do.
That salmon ain't salmon.
Yeah, they put it in the microwave. He'd be like, I know what I'm talking about. So we literally would go to the store and get the dinner. And I'm not saying it's nasty because he can cook, right?
But I just be like, salmon, man.
I just want to be like at the restaurant. Yeah, like, it ain't nothing wrong with it. He's like, you just too bougie. I'm like, what's bougie about eating at the restaurant? We can cook this at home. I'm like, yeah, okay. Then I'd be like, well, then go ahead and put on the apron, put your apron on, and I'll sit there and watch you.
That's what he wants. You know what? Chef, that's exactly what Chef wants. He just
there you go. I'd be like, you know what?
Chef want to be like Chef want to be like your brown baby boy at the store. You want some breakfast?
But I get a woman like going out.
Yeah.
I love going out.
Right, we love going out. Yeah.
So even the restaurant thing, I love going out. It's just, as you said, about the ambience, and it gives, I think going out with your partner, that's why a lot of person like still go out and date, because even though they are scared or fear, because the going out part is really nice, so I like going out too. But there is as he said about the picnic, I think beforehand for the meal, the date should really centered around their budget. It should be centered around their budget. And sometimes, and just hearing from some men experience, they have, in situation where they didn't plan on that type of expense. But sometimes I think they can pick up on it based on the woman, how she present herself, or during communication, that she's gonna just take the most expensive things on the menu list. And so just if there is a ballpark, as your husband said, that like there should be a ballpark, within that kind of budget. But yes, sometimes like For instance, I can remember this one time. There's guy loved fishing, so he said he's going to take me out on a date on fishing. It was the second date. We went to the movie the first night, so I thought we were going out in a boat, but we went on like a where you can throw the thing in. But when we were going down to the path where he's going to fish, he was stamping his feet, and I said, "What are you stamping your feet for?" And he said, "Snake." And right then, right then, everything changed because why? The only are the most what creature on this face of the earth I'm afraid of is snake. And I told him, you know that I'm afraid of snake. And I said, of all the things in the world that you could have done to make me upset, you
right. You're gonna take me out on a date with a snake.
And that was the last date.
Right.
That's so snake.
Just have to have your list of creative dates. Listen, we're gonna take a quick music break. When we come back, we're gonna finish this discussion, and plus we're gonna talk quickly about the Swanee man who is banned from Walmart. Live on 101 TKO Radio. We'll be right back. And we are back live on 101 TKO Radio. That was Lil Freak by Usher. Y'all know Usher can get it.
Ooh, that's watching. Yeah,
Usher
here you go. Cougering.
He coming home soon. He coming home soon. I gotta get me some tickets. I done missed every concert. I'm telling y'all, asking y'all now. Please donate to my fund. Yes.
You know what? Usher do like cougars, so you know he.
Both of y'all about to get y'all mics cut off. Both of y'all about to get y'all mics cut off. You know, that's okay though. We still got it. That's okay. We got it. Listen, Ed, fill us in real quick about this Swanee man being banned.
All right. So according to Channel 2 Action News, there's a Gwinnett County man who was banned from Walmart because they say he fit the description of a man shoplifting.
Oh, wow.
But the brother had his receipt. Police came up to him and talked to him, and they let Leroy Jackson was told that he cannot ever come back into Walmart again.
Really?
And I'm like, really? This is crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, he's banned for a year.
A year.
Still.
So,
because you didn't even do nothing.
After all, even though he has his receipts, the proof. So Walmart is still like, no.
And then on top of that, it came out to be a homeless man who stole about $214 worth of stuff. And he came back and even told them that he stole it. And they still banned him.
I hope he has a good lawyer.
I do too. Because I told her I'm not shopping at no Walmart.
Right.
I mean, come on, man. Back in the day, Walmart right now, on the 1st and the 15th,
right. Walmart
in the morning. Everybody in Walmart.
At Walmart.
Shopping.
Right,
you know
right.
What I'm saying? That's where you get most of your money from.
Right.
And then, to ban a brother that hasn't even done anything.
Right. That's Gwinnett County. Y'all keep playing with Gwinnett.
You want the clip, Tom?
I don't do Gwinnett. I
say take over.
You want the clip?
No, we you got, is it short?
About 2 minutes.
No, well, we don't have time right now.
All right.
Yeah, did you got Nelson over here side eye me?
I'm sorry, Nelson.
You got me in trouble. I don't like being in trouble with Nelson now.
Hey, he's gonna walk out on you like that date.
The group text message.
He's gonna walk out on you like that date.
The CEO be put in here like, hey y'all, no cussing. I be like, I didn't do it. Y'all know my deal.
My bad, Nelson. I'm sorry.
So you need to write an apology letter today.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, and yes, sir. I'm sorry, Nelson. I'm so sorry.
You done got me in trouble, doggone it. Not at least. No, but wow. So he is banned. But Walmart been having a lot of those cases. They've been falsely accusing people, like when they do the going out, trying to check their bags and whatnot. Yeah. They've been doing that a lot, like checking. What? But Gwinnett is good for that.
It's a trap.
They good for that racial profiling.
Yeah, it's a trap. It's a trap because not only it's funny to me that Walmart is doing that, but then Walmart has a $1 billion lawsuit still pending. Well, I don't know if they settled or not, where they taking wages from their employees. They stealing wages, but they don't get in trouble. So I can see that. How you can arrest me and lock me up for stealing some chips, but you get a slap on the wrist. You don't took hundreds of dollars from me.
Right. Travia says only certain Walmarts that I go to here in Gwinnett County. Yeah, Gwinnett County. Now we didn't had our deal with racial profiling. They good for that.
I've never been to Gwinnett County, and I don't want to go.
I know that's right. Listen, people keep forgetting Atlanta is black. Outside of Atlanta, it's not black.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Atlanta's the one with the black mayor. It is black. Atlanta, Georgia.
Now Gwinnett.
Yeah, Duluth and all of them other places. Cobb County. They whites. Yeah. The whites. The whites. Okay.
Once I go home, I stay
home. Yeah, like Israel, like Cobb County is deep. They deep up in there. Yeah, we right there on the cusp. We right there at Cobb County, Atlanta. We still got some blackness in there, but you go on back up in there and find them jokers will call the cops on you.
Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas. All of that.
Yeah.
There's
certain parts of Highwood.
Yeah.
And there's certain parts of Douglasville that you
Yeah, yeah.
Back up in the back part of
Yeah.
Highland, and yeah.
You got them good old boys with them flags and trucks and shotguns,
Yeah, and jugs.
Right.
Running moons.
Ain't scared of nothing.
Nothing.
Listen, so I hope Johnny said I hope he sues. I hope he sues too. Get Walmart. Y'all stay on out of Walmart. You stay out of Walmart. Go. Well, I don't know if you can go to Target. Because y'all ain't going over there with all that mess.
Nah, you ain't shopping in Target for 24 hours.
Right.
Target closed their doors
at 9. Ain't letting you in. So listen, we are getting ready for this DJ Johnny Prince noonday mix. So listen, turn it up. Don't go anywhere right now. Here you go, live on 101 TKO Radio in the mail room. DJ Johnny Prince's noonday mix, live right here.
Knocking them out the box.
There you go. And we are back live on 101 TKO Radio. That was our very own DJ Johnny Prince with the Noonday Mix. That was a whole vibe, DJ Johnny Prince. And y'all, make sure you send some prayers up for him today. He's not feeling well, along with his bestie. Evelyn is not feeling well today either. We hope that both of you all are get well. And
so dang, they nemesis with the illnesses too, huh? They just making each other sick.
Right, they both sick today. So we hope you get well.
Like each other?
No, they besties on here. They be at it. So they be good. They be good. You guys see them in action. They be good. So listen, let me go back and read some of these comments. Evelyn says earlier, I agree that compartment is always important, but not just because her husband may be watching, but too many men have no interest in marriage for her to base anything that obscure possibility. DJ Johnny Prince says there's no clarity, no consideration while dating. Trivia says, I think that is a very good point and grown decision to communicate with your date and just be done with the date. It is a very mature thing. That was in response to you, Coach, when we were asking about should you just leave. Evelyn says the problem with spending little on a date is that it is often an excuse for not having resources. Women are called shallow for looking for one who can afford it, even if he doesn't spend it all. Good point. Sofa Pillow Talk said, Dr. Whitney, I don't do expensive in the beginning. Y'all don't do expensive in the beginning. Okay. So Evelyn says nemesis with the illness. Yes, we want her to get better so y'all can come on back. So listen, we are having this culture conversation about dating, and while we were listening to the music, we coming up with more topics. Coach Pleasant, we're gonna have to bring you back on because we got some questions, and sure. I don't want us to answer it today because it's a whole other topic. But is it offensive to ask the person that you're on a date with if that person is male or female, or born male or female? Like, is it offensive while you're dating? You know, I want us to explore that topic because, you know, with the whole dating scene, it's challenging these days. You don't know when you're out on a date who you're dating.
Yeah.
And so I want to know. We're going to bring you back for that topic because I want to continue this dating series because
definitely.
Yeah, because a lot of people are like, dating is trash these days, and I'm like, you know, they say, oh, there's no good people out there, but then I look at all of my friends who are getting married or you know, or having
a long time. They've been dating.
They've been so they were back in the day.
Yeah.
So like, you know, I want to know, is dating a lost art now? Like
I do.
You know?
I do need to know if you're a chicken because then if I'm taking you home, you know, I might be able to fry one of your legs or something. You know, we both.
That's offensive.
I'm a wing and breast man.
That's offensive takeover. Why do you have to talk about chickens like that? I'm offended.
Wait, man,
I am offended. You know what? You can't be part of TMR anymore because that is very insensitive. I'm appalled.
You want to say nothing about that there lemon pepper wing with
listen. I use it in a different context, okay? But I want to know, like, is it offensive when you know? So we gonna talk about that.
It should be talked about.
Yeah,
that's something to talk about.
That is, you know,
like you said, you go out, you don't want to have no kind of surprise.
None.
I want to make sure that your name was Michelle.
That your name matches your description.
And really be Stacy.
Right.
You know, you were the fella taking out, what up, Stacy? What up, though?
Because I don't want to sit there and look at you the whole time and staring like, so how? Then
I have to look at you.
Right.
You can't look at an apple no more.
Right.
You can't look at that no more.
That is true. A lot of times now they don't have, you know,
can't look at that no more, bro.
Like, don't you like that
Right. But I would be rude because then our date would go from getting to know each other to like asking you what happened. You really wanted to change like that? Tell me the process. Like that would be me. I'll go into teacher mode. Be like,
turn out in chirpy.
Right. Like I'd be like, now what
So what was the problem?
Right, like what
exactly?
So I definitely want to bring you back. Evelyn said today is absolutely to ask the gender of birth. The problem is that people ask rudely and use the need to know to justify rudeness. Yeah, I think I agree with that. I think it's a way we ask, and and I'm hoping people wouldn't be offended. But I definitely want to come back with that because that's a whole another discussion. DJ Prince said another thing that should be asked: are there any videotapes of you being folded that kept? Well, dang, DJ folded. Good Lord, folded right. So if you date the girl and she pops up on YouTube later, you're not gonna date her no more. Like is she just because she was folded?
I mean, what your past is your past.
I don't know. Is that true with y'all? Because y'all men
not in certain areas.
Now y'all men are funny because y'all will say that, but does it really matter? I want to know. Does the past really matter to y'all? Trevia says, I feel that you should know because some people are heterosexuals and have the right to know. I don't want to be dating a man that was a woman. I don't want a woman. I would just leave. That's annoying. I'm with you on that. Like, I need to know. So I have that on the list. LaRon, write that down as well. We're going to come back and talk about that, the dating questions and what is appropriate and include that past. Like, so if y'all saw your girl Coach Deshaun on the tabletops in the YouTube video, y'all gonna look at me differently.
Nah.
Beyond freak, Nick.
Nah.
Y'all gonna look at me differently. Y'all lying. All y'all lying.
I see it already. I see it already. I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be like, oh, see, I knew it.
Y'all lying. Y'all lying. Y'all know y'all men would not. Y'all would look at y'all would look at me different. Y'all would look at y'all girl differently.
No way.
If y'all saw y'all wife in an old video or whatnot.
Look. I mean, there's that karma again.
See, DJ talking about, I saw them tapes to Sean. Y'all ain't seen nothing. Them VHS tapes are burned.
Hey, DJ Prince. Hey, see, that's them.
All right, so
burned.
With that,
Travis said, y'all got me tripping while I'm over here cleaning up. That's how you do it. Listening to the mailroom.
I would hate my partner not to have disclosed that. And it's like 16 years later on down the line, and I saw it. I can't be mad per se. Again, it just depends on the level of what's going on. But now if it's some form of sex tape, I can't sit and judge her by who she had sex with. Because again, at the end of the day, if I say I love the person that I'm with right now, she went through that. Going through that got her to who she is now, and that's the person that I love. So I can't hold it over her head, because sometimes people do things for the spur of the moment, and then you have people with just doing stuff vindictively. So that person could have let that out just by being nasty, trying to show hey, they feel like they did that she did them wrong,
and elite.
Even again, it's just, I don't know. It's just me. That's just my opinion of the situation. It's just like
made sex tapes.
Do we make sex tapes?
I haven't, but I want to.
Listen, I know some people who made some, and their ex-boyfriends, that revenge dating.
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy.
Information out, and one girlfriend, she was like, she could not believe that, and I used to say all the time, if he ain't your husband, you ain't got no business. I mean, like, I still couldn't believe it. I haven't seen it. I don't want to see it. But I mean, it wasn't a close friend, but she was like, yo, he released the tape to his friends or whatnot. Like,
That's crazy.
that is crazy. So like when you're dating, like how far do you go with dating? Like how far do you trust? Like,
That's why sex shouldn't be on the table with dating. When you
yeah,
courting, the sex shouldn't be on the table. But you
yeah,
know, it's this the world the way it is now. You have
yeah.
you know, dating is almost like going to get a car. You know, folks complain about I gotta try it
Ooh.
out first because I don't want to be with somebody 60 years and they ain't making me happy.
Waking up to the same. I'm like, well, okay, well then don't wake up then. Then you know, revenge porn. That's what it is, Evelyn. Revenge porn. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I gotta
That's
try
that
it out.
revenge
I don't
porn.
want to marry that, and then they don't make me feel good. And it might not be it. It might be you.
It's so much out there. Like people really are against marriages, and they that's the thing about it. And that's cool. Like if you don't want to get
If you're not
married,
married material, you
yeah,
don't want to
that
get married.
yeah. If you want to
That's on
date,
you.
right?
There's a lot of folks that marriage
Yeah,
is a wonderful
It's
thing.
it
about
is.
it's about being honest, you know.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. The
Yeah,
honesty.
like
I
honesty.
think that's the part that we're forgetting. That whole
Honesty hurts.
honesty, no matter how hurtful it is, once you can get that past that honesty
Society
check.
tells you you do not want to hurt, so don't speak honesty. When you speak honesty, it hurts, and folks can't take it. The folks is that sensitive. They want you to be true to them, but then when you be true to, oh my God, you hurt me.
I ain't got no problem with that because Chef is from the north, and y'all northerners, midwesterns, y'all about as honest. I don't know what y'all are no filter. Like,
Chef from up north.
yeah, he from Ohio.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
y'all
yeah.
Detroit,
We,
Ohio, and all that. Y'all
because
New Yorkers too. New Yorkers that y'all are y'all
the truth shall
the
set
truth.
you free. That's
I
what the Lord
see.
says.
On that note, the truth is we gotta take a quick music break because these Midwesterners, them New Yorkers, y'all tell the truth. Y'all be hurting the feelings, you know.
But believe me, we tell the truth, but we love you.
That's what they keep saying. That's what y'all keep saying.
You asked for it.
Yeah. You ain't never lie. Listen, live on 101 TKO Radio. We'll be right back.
Good night. I knock him out the box,
Oh,
Rick.
sorry, yeah,
Knock him out, Rick. Knock him out the box, Rick. Knock him out, Rick.
Hey.
Knock him out the box, Rick.
all right,
Knock him
we
out,
call
Rick.
about me gone by.
Hey, hey, cheddar butter biscuit. Cheddar butter biscuit.
Baby biscuit. Baby biscuit. Baby biscuit. I'm gonna go up in
Let's take over. That's a new name, baby.
Yep, I'm going up in
Biscuit.
Red Lobster whenever I see one. They close all down here. Made me mad. I can't get no baby biscuits.
I want the baby biscuits.
Can I get no baby biscuits?
And we are back live on One TKO Radio. That is another classic children's story by Slick Rick. Yes, that's my jam. There you go. We're gonna knock out these butter. What's that? Baby biscuits.
Baby biscuits.
Baby biscuits. Listen, we are about to wrap up this show. I know, right? We got to come back. We're going to come back with, part 2 and 3. It's always part 2, 3, 4, 5 to these topics. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much to talk about because I really want to get, I know we can't get to the bottom of dating, but so many of my friends that they're dating and they're getting frustrated, especially like the Gen Xers, and they're saying the same thing, like dating is trash and I can't find anybody. And I'm just like, no, I think it's really some good guys out there. It's really some good women out there. Go ahead, Coach. What you say?
Okay. So one of the things too is look in the mirror because the Cheesecake Factory, she said she don't see anything wrong. She said she don't see where she go wrong. And so that's the thing where a lot of ladies are going wrong right now. They're saying no good man out there. They're not getting a chance. They're not giving a second chance and all these things. But if we should be honest, because me myself learned a lot from that clip. If we should be honest, we would and really look back on some of our dates, we would realize that we do messed up. We keep on putting it out there because it's easier to put the blame on somebody else when we ourselves need to work on ourselves, and it proves in this clip. She said she don't see where she go wrong. She don't see why or anything at all. But if more person look into this and really scrap it down to pieces, you see where you could have made your date much better, much easier. Somebody said to me the other day, if a person is in their 40s and on their second, third, whatever real relationship, full-time relationship, or isn't married or on their second married, if they're really and single presently, they are dating and are single, if they're should be really honest, they can look back and see there was, say I'm saying it for the females, they can see where there has been one or two partner male in the past that could have been their other half or their lifetime partner. And it is 100% true, because I've talked to client, family, friends, and they said, oh, such and such, it was a good relationship and I see where I've messed up and so forth. So sometimes we are in our 40s and so forth and we said, okay, there is none, and it's not true. It's not true. And if we should take out what society said, okay, it didn't work out, that means it wasn't supposed to work out. It's not true. It could have worked out if you had known differently sometime, or take the time or make the effort to make it work out. So you're in your 40s, you could have had your soulmate already, your lifelong partner already, but we do messed up.
And I like earlier, Nelson said, we also look at the Joneses. We keep our eyes focused on what everybody else is doing. And that is too one of our problems as women. And I can only speak for us, for some of us, because that was one of my faults when I was dating. I was looking at the next person like, oh, I want to, date like him, or, want to go out with a guy like him, or this, that, and the other, and not taking a look at myself. So
what do you need? That's what we're missing. What do I need? And
right.
That's the first thing I say is, you're write down 10 things that you need, that you think you need, knowing that they're possible, that some of them can be changed, because when you write those 10 things down and you approach that person with these 10 things, this is what I need for a relationship to work for me. Okay. Let's get the number one thing that people feel that is needed in relationship: sex. All right. How many times a week do you need it? You got folks that feel like they need it every day. Then you got people that
every day. I'm 51. It changes every. I need it every
so
day.
that's my thing. So you have to be able to change that and adapt. But people are not looking in the mirror at themselves. And
we got to talk about that, because the older you get, again, those are some factors that we do not factor in. Age.
I'm 43 now, and not
men are different from the women. Y'all sex drive is different from us women as you get older. Why you think the in them nursing homes? Guess where the high population of STDs are coming from? In the nursing homes, because they still doing it.
Yeah.
Nursing homes, they have a high percentage.
I think mine come from my lack of, because for a few years I had the issue with my multiple sclerosis with ED, and so I didn't have that moment. So now I'm playing catch up.
Well, hey, you and Lisa got to get to it. I'm saying, the older woman, that's something y'all men got to take in consideration when you're dating as well. The sex drives are different, and sometimes we're afraid to talk about that subject. And when you get that frisky woman, like a Eartha Kitt or whatnot, Market, you know how she called it, Market. And that's where them cougars be coming in. Them cougars, because they, so we got to talk about that too. So it's the cougar baby. And you ain't taking her to no Red Lobster. I can guarantee you that. You ain't taking her to no Red Lobster. Nah, you better have some money, because take it to a crab bar. Because she gonna tell you what she want at the end of her date, and y'all might not even get to the date. She gonna cook your home cooked meal so she can get ready. Right, like
eggplant.
Listen, as we wrap up, tell us what you got coming up, Coach Pleasant. As always, it is a pleasure having you. She is pleasant, and she is, again, an authentic dating coach. This is her specialty. So she will be back on. She is a friend of TMR. Tell us how we could connect with you.
Okay, so my website is Due Coaching, DUECOACHING, DueCoaching.com. And I'm on Instagram as Due Coaching. There's an Instagram page. So yes, a person can find me on Instagram or on my website.
So DueCoaching.com.
Yes.
Awesome. LaRon, Mr. Takeover, what you got coming up?
We don't have no shows coming up here in the next couple of weeks. We do have a Merry Birthday show coming up in the end of November.
That's twice. Came with the cussing video, and now the Merry Birthday. 11/26 is not a Merry Birthday.
We got Tashawn coming up in.
I know what that is.
He's trying to combine my birthday with a Christmas. It's a 11/26. It has nothing to do with Christmas.
That's Thanksgiving.
Listen, you pushing it, Ed. You're pushing it. My birthday is after Thanksgiving this year.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so
I'm a Thanksgiving baby. Yes. No, it's actually on Sunday.
Oh, Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
But you can find me and me and wifey on the sofa pillow talk on YouTube and anywhere that you're listening to your favorite podcast, and on Instagram and TikTok. We are Mr. AND, Mr. and Mrs. Take Over the World.
Love it. Right. Travia says, so fun watching you guys. Thank you so much, Travia. Big Ed, what you got going on?
Well, what I got going on is work. I'm gonna go home and cook my wife a meal.
Yeah.
No, honestly, to tell you the truth, I'm right now working on
You better go
Yeah.
eat them baby biscuits.
gotta go get them baby biscuits. I'm trying to learn how to make them myself because they do have the batter in the
They
stores
do.
now.
They do
Yes.
have the batter.
I
They
don't need the
do.
batter. I just made some last month, so I don't need the batter no more. I just made some homemade. Homemade.
Yo, I'll be over there. I'm hitting 75 right now. We in Florida, right?
See, all for some baby biscuits, huh? Y'all can get them.
Definitely catch me on Instagram.
Yeah.
At DJ E Smooth, and also you can catch me on Facebook at Ed Franklin.
Ed Franklin.
DJ E Smooth Franklin. That's it.
There you go. Nelson, what you got going on coming up?
You know, as always, everything 101 TKO radio, but a few things that's coming up over here at the Privy Center is October 28th, the pull-up concert series.
Yeah.
That's going on.
Yeah.
And definitely, for anybody that's here in Atlanta, to come out on actual Halloween, we're going to be participating in the trunk or treat.
Right, the trunk or treat. Y'all dressing up for Halloween this year?
Oh.
Yeah.
My dog is.
Y'all ain't doing no costumes?
No,
my dog. I don't do that no more. My dog.
Yeah. I'm actually dressing up my dogs and sending pictures to my mom. That's about it.
That's it.
I don't open my door for trick or treaters.
Y'all don't open up your doors?
I don't.
No.
What? Y'all stingy neighbors?
No, bro. No.
You
go crazy out here.
That's
you
true.
open up the door and they say trick or treat. It's a trick, boy. So yeah,
I feel you. Well, we're in an apartment, so that
I go to the mall.
Knock on the door.
Take to the mall. Yeah. Like that.
Yeah. Now I like going up in the those in the Buckhead communities and watch all the kids go through. They some
interesting stuff.
My students back in the day, they used to be like, "We're going up on Moore's Mill because they be giving out good candy." You'd be like, "Don't y'all take y'all behind from Perry Homes up into Buckhead? Keep y'all behinds over in Perry Homes. They be getting a whole like they be.
I ain't think about that. I might need to take that 3 hour.
Oh yeah, you go into the good neighborhoods. Oh, you get some good candy now.
We used to trick or treat.
Yeah,
we would never trick
as they say
in our neighborhood.
Yeah,
go up to the good neighborhood.
Yeah,
they still do that.
Yeah, they still do that. You go up in the Buckhead and whatnot.
You ain't got to worry about no race.
Oh, so they can't got wrappers around it. That's what y'all saying.
They can't. Yes. They got name brand candy. They ain't got Family Dollar candy.
Name brand candy.
No shade. No shade. Right.
It's true. Name brand.
Right. You getting the real candy.
They got sneakers. The other neighborhood got tennis shoes.
Yeah. They giving you the real candy. The real musketeers.
They give you ways, but you go down to the hood and they're giving you gravy ways. With cheddar bay biscuits.
Right. They give you the real candy. So listen, we're gonna take another quick song break. When we come back, we're gonna wrap this thing up. It's been another phenomenal show. I thank y'all so much for hanging out with me on this Saturday and so forth. To make sure y'all download that app, 101 TKO Radio app. Download it. Y'all are missing out a lot if you have not downloaded it, man.
You are.
Like they are. Like
y'all don't know all the festivities and the things that we got going on that app. Y'all need to download that app. I'm telling you.
Download it. So don't go anywhere. We got one more music break, and when we come back, we're gonna wrap this thing up live on 101 TKO Radio in the mail room. Hey, there you go. Hey.
Wow.
Hey.
Oh,
My body fell
Listen. Listen, y'all, we are back live on 101 TKO Radio in the mail room. It's the mail room messages from him.
Man, listen.
With all my friends, and such a pleasure today having you all here. DJ E Smooth.
Oh man, this has been a pleasure. Got to give a shout out to my niece Crystal. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
That's my first daughter.
Oh,
my sister raised.
Okay, yeah.
So whenever we went to go and get her little Easter dress,
yeah,
I was carrying her on the bus. So, that's my baby girl. But I'm like daddy, I always say double down.
Happy birthday! I will sing you a song, but I don't do that. So we just gonna sing you a happy birthday.
That's okay. That's okay.
Happy birthday! Enjoy this bathroom.
We'll take a dance from you. We'll take a.
Birthday dance.
Birthday dance.
I love me some birthdays. I love me some birthdays. If y'all don't know how to celebrate birthdays, y'all better learn how to celebrate your birthday. And speaking of celebrating birthdays, it's going down November 26th. I want to feed 150 people on my birthday, which is that Sunday. So you can go onto the Amazon wish list, and it has everything that I need to feed 150 and more people on there. So I want to provide the homeless of Metro Atlanta area with the bags full of snacks that will carry them over, because more than likely they're going to get a Thanksgiving meal. But afterwards, sometimes we forget they need food afterwards. So it's just a bag full of snacks. And in the snacks, on the list, there's cookie, I think it's some fruit cups, tuna packs, some things that they can eat, some chips and so forth.
Chips and stuff. It's gonna be a glorified Mary Day that day.
You're gonna do just like
what
did. You're gonna do just like God did with the five loaves.
Listen,
and the fish.
There you go.
The fish and the 5 loaves. You're gonna end up feeding 5,000 people with just what you said.
That is my purpose. The party with a purpose, Emily. That is, I love doing it. The Amazon link is on my Facebook page, and I have to get it, DJ. But I will. It is posted, but I will post it again. But that is my goal. I've been doing this for over 20 some years, but I made it official with the TLC Selfless Servants nonprofit. Like, I just feed people. I get blessed by feeding. You know what I'm saying? So. And you can't be all bougie and cute being down in them streets. Like, Now, I don't go under the bridge without Chef. Like, Chef he goes with me, because under the bridge is a different environment. And you have to you really have to, security. You do. And that's the real talk. It's not easy to feed people, so I do not take it thank you, Sofa. I do not take it lightly. And everybody does not want to be fed. So it's not like you go. The first time Chef went out with me, he said, "Here, dude, you hungry? Get the food, right?"
You forceful.
Chef, you can't do that. He did. He said, I don't know what. He said, I don't understand why they, I said, babe, everybody don't want the help. So he didn't. Yeah, he's like, I don't understand. And he's like, man, you out here? And I said, babe. So he, as he gets more accustomed to it, he understands now. And so, and he knows that this is my passion. Yeah, the first time he was like, man, you gonna take this bag, and so we did a few years. We actually cooked meals. I think one year we had spaghetti and salad and whatnot. So we had the plates and so forth, but that's a lot of work. So the bags it's easier. And then plus I can have them in the trunk. So, when you stop in at the highway or a light, just pull out the bag and give it to that person, So that is the goal, 150 people and more. So if you want to donate, the link is right there, and it's on my Facebook page, where you could just go. Nothing comes to me, no money. Now, if you want to donate gift cards, you can PayPal me as well. Let me tell y'all something about this. I do not play with folks' money. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is this is dear to me because it's from God. So I don't play around with that. So, and I thank God that people have entrusted me over the 20 years because I don't play, you know what I'm saying? I use every dime, you know, for that cause. So help me celebrate my birthday this year by feeding 150 people and more. Last year we did 175. So, you know, this year I want to do more and so forth. And if you want to volunteer with me to be out there in the streets, let me know. You got to be ready for it. You know, Sunday? It's on my birthday is on a Sunday this year, so I'm doing it in the afternoon, Sunday afternoon. Yeah. Okay. So I prepare the bags in the night before and so forth, and we head on out to the street. And so, you know, it ain't easy, y'all. I'm telling y'all now, it ain't easy. Woo! I run into some characters each year. Woo! You know. Yeah, you know, it ain't easy. So I thank you all for those who have donated, and the link is open until November 23rd. So yeah. What are you singing? You know what? You know what? And then he gonna write down here, somebody done wrote such a merry birthday given that you do. We are proud of you. Thank you. I'm gonna let you slide with that. Thank you, Deja. Let me run over to your page. Thank you. And I do appreciate everyone. And you know, people be asking me what I want for my birthday. To be honest, all jokes aside, I do. That's all I want for my birthday, just to help me feed.
You want them bags. You see, just like all them women out there, just want bags. Just
want a bag. Well, now if you want to, I think I'm gonna do something different this year. I think I'm gonna put up my Cash App like everybody else doing. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Everybody put up them Cash Apps. I'm gonna put up
always
my
looking for bags.
It's easy
every year, looking for bags. You wanted bags last year.
I think I'm gonna try it this year. Everybody put up the Cash App. I think I'm gonna put up my Cash App.
I need some bags.
Matter of fact, $ Internet Collier. Let me see how this works. Because people be bold. They be putting up them Cash Apps. I be like, oh, that's the new birthday gift. Give it.
Yep.
Cash App it, you know. So
I did that once. I got $1.
Thank you, Daisha. Thank you. You understand?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
November post, we always get slack because we got to compete with the holidays. Y'all gonna start wishing me a merry birthday.
Well, don't feel bad.
A happy birthday. My birthday separately. You know what I'm saying? It's
mine like that. It's the 1st of January, so
yours is
your New Year. 1st? When January 1st, your New Year, baby.
It's January 11th.
Oh, so you're a week after. You're the 29th of January. Yes, Capricorn. Okay, well, y'all wait y'all season.
Ain't no Capricorn. I'm a cap.
You a Cappy.
I'm a cap.
Let's see. Well, y'all just wait your turn because Sagittarius season is here.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Dang.
Spaghetti folks. Spaghetti folks.
That's your mom. Okay, well, she good people there. We're gonna let her slide on in there. We're gonna let her slide on in there. So you know, then we come back around to the Taurus season.
Ooh, them bullhead.
I ain't gonna say nothing because Nelson on the 1s and 2s. He in charge. He is my main Taurus over here, you know.
So I already sent my sorry text.
Did you send that? Did you send it?
I sent my sorry text, boss. I sent it already.
Okay, you know I listen.
Oh, somebody's birthday is on Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve, yeah. My nephew, his is on Christmas Eve too. So he gets 2 gifts. Get the 2 gifts. So,
bruh, you know, come on, for real.
Christmas and a birthday. Yeah,
you can't
do that.
You get a birthday girl. You get a birthday gift. You just get a birthday. You don't get no Christmas.
You can't do that to them. You can't do that. You gotta do the birthday and the Christmas. Fair.
So
birthday.
One gift on your birthday and then one on Christmas?
Yes. No, you said you said yes.
You only get one a day.
You just get a birthday gift. You get a birthday gift. No Christmas.
Right. Listen, so y'all make sure y'all download that 101 TKO Radio app. And look, thank y'all so much for connecting with us. We appreciate it. And listen, when we come back, we're gonna be discussing Will and Jada. Y'all done they done tore up the internet.
Oh,
no, they done tore up the internet. Yes. Oh. So listen, go on to that 101 TKO Radio fan wall. Tell us what you want to hear. Let us know what you want to hear and say, hey, what's up to us? The mail room, messages from him. And until next time.
It's your boy E Smooth.
Oh, I can't come behind that. It's your girl Tashawn.
There you go.
I did it. Listen, until next time, y'all. We are out. Love y'all. Peace.
Go get my baby biscuits.
Good.